Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 6. I've decided I'll see if I can take down the enemies here and complete the objective. They are level 20 and I'm level 15, so I'm not entirely sure I'm supposed to be here, but I mean, it is the current objective, but I mean, could probably... Nope. There's probably a lot more stuff out there that I could find to make my life a little bit easier. Okay, I thought I'd already been in here. Unless the gate just recloses for no reason. I'm not 100% convinced that scrap doesn't respawn. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm not 100% sure on it.
All these bodies. This is just... There's something out there waiting for us. I can feel it.
Feel it in my bones. Kind of weird that this
ancient's power. Do you feel it? Let us now gather at the sacred site for a ritual sacrifice.
Okay. I seem to have found an entirely new area here. Aha! That's a lot of dudes. Let's go ahead and pick this one off. There are actually way more enemies than I thought. I mean, there's the Medi-droid, which I was really worried about. Then there's 4 there. And there's another 2 in that building. Ow!
Serves you right.
Not too shabby.
Okay.
You coming?
The 2 in the building might be a good idea to pick off. If we can do so quietly. And then after that, it might just be the Medi-droid plus prayer.
Why do we have to stay and watch the ugly Ark man? They can't keep us here. I want to party too.
Yeah, we party. We can party on this man's face. Cut it real quick.
Wouldn't make his face uglier, would it? This man fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
That's ugly. Ugly Ark man.
If I can just get him to split up. Aha! You, my friend, are about to be disappearing from this life.
dickwipe.
Wow. That's harsh.
Got you. Got that right. Nice.
Okay, now we wait for his mate to come back. And he's next. Another one with a massive amount of hit points. I need a critical as well. I've just realized this, but I actually need a critical to take him down silently. Nice!
What you got?
Goodbye. Ironically, the extra point of damage off of the light critical, off of the not very good weapon, was enough. I have 15 silent damage and I needed 16, so...
Bingo. Now for the fun stuff.
Goodies, goodies, goodies! Oh, it's a weapon. Boomstick! 8 damage, amazing. Perfect for a man who already has a very highly damaging weapon. Now he's got a bit more extra firepower at a particular range bracket. That's an amazing ability. Unfortunately, it's also on the same thing as the Skull Splitter. These two combine together really nicely, actually. That's a good set of abilities. That minor, that major, and that passive. Minor, major, minor. I should get this at some point. I mean, the guy being able to repair his own health would actually be quite nice. Also, being able to eat corpses, I guess that would deny the old Medidroid bodies to resuscitate. Okay, I think we've cleared this upper area. $10 scrap. That's a veritable fortune of scrap.
Hey guys, come here.
Hey, a defibrillator.
Defibrillator. There's instructions to use this on somebody who's lying down. Maybe something to aid sleep or to relax.
This sounds relaxing. Maybe I'll use it to unwind when I get back to the Ark.
Not a good idea, my friend. You may be very, very, very relaxed after a after the accidental usage of a defibrillator. And by relaxed, I mean dead. To be fair though, you may not know this, but I actually first aid trained because I never want to be in a situation where someone's dying and I have no clue what to do. And modern defibrillators actually monitor your heart and determine themselves whether they should go off. So you can wire someone up to a modern defibrillator in complete confidence and press the button, and it will do its own analysis, and it will tell you, you know, heartbeat not detected, defibrillating, or it will say heartbeat detected, defibrillation not necessary. It won't go off. You can't mess it up. It's actually very much designed to
What do you think about that, huh?
to be used by an untrained individual and not allow you to accidentally stop someone's heart by jolting the hell out of them.
Sweet takedown.
So there you go. Hope you learned something. They keep changing the terminology as well. I think my first aid certificate's probably expired by now. So I had one for like 12 years, renewed every 3 years, but now I haven't got... Now I'm not an engineer, I no longer have access to get it renewed, but it's not really information that you'd forget. Would still attempt to resuscitate somebody if they were dying. Maybe not in America where they would sue the crap out of me, but no, I would. Even in the US, I would. It is regretful that someone someone trying to save somebody with the best of intentions can be legally liable in the US. Okay, so we got these 3 idiots left, plus the Medabot. The Medabot is very much on its own. But the question is this EMP grenade, is it silent? Can we use it quietly? In theory, it should be. I mean, there's no reason why an EMP device would make any noise at all. The first time you should notice an EMP device being used is when all your electronics just suddenly stop working. But unlike what Hollywood would have you believe, there's not going to be any detectable shockwave. You're just 1 minute you're going to have working electronics, and the next minute you're going to have not working electronics. It's that simple. There we go. That's what I wanted to happen. Okay, there is a high ground position there, which is what I presume that they want you to use. This high ground position here. Right. I hate being killed because the game doesn't explain whether something's silent or not, so I'm going to save. Just in case this EMP grenade is not is not silent and actually is the noisiest thing on Earth, which would make no sense. Okay. Well, it seems to be silent. The guy does not appear to be alerted. Let's go ahead and start working this guy down. Yeah, it's silent. It is silent, and I'm glad. Because it wouldn't make any sense for it to be noisy. Can you finish it? Sweet. And I didn't even have to use my skull splitter. Nice, nice. This game pleases me because it the EMP grenade was silent, which is exactly what it should be. I even have a spare one. Sweet. Very cool.
I got this. Cover me. Come on.
Right, so let's have a little assessment, shall we? We've got the Pyro, which is a guy I would most like to get rid of. Is he on his own right now? He really isn't, is he? Yeah, so we've got a Pyro, Brother Skoog, who has a redonkulous amount of hit points. There's one more dude there. And then there's a fourth dude somewhere. These guys don't look like they want to split up though. So we may have a fight on our hands here. It's always a mystery to me how far apart these guys can be. And you can still pick them off. Like, is he far enough away from the other one to be picked off? Let's test it. Just in the interests of testing. I'm going to learn something here. Is that distance sufficient? Now, in Corruption, I also vaguely remember it partially being that how far away you were mattered. Okay, so the Sect Butcher dude is there. He's alert, and that's fine. Now, can I pick him off without alerting the other ones? Well, so far, he has not alerted the other ones. 100% shot from here. God damn.
Enough.
Ooh, nice.
Over here.
Oh my god, it worked. Wow. Wow, you could pick that guy off from there. That's crazy to me. Especially considering, you know, he is a pyro and he just exploded everywhere. Well, that means that we can go ahead and get the other one. Although, I don't have Skull Splitter available right now, because I used it. But we can certainly pick this one off. He's only got 12 HP. Is that a grenade? Well, that certainly looks like something, and it's glowing at me. Okay, he's alert, but the other one is not. Shut him down.
Bingo.
75. Not what I want. 100, that'll do.
Not too shabby.
I can't believe this is working. Oh man, the detection radius for these boys is way smaller. Okay, so that EMP grenade, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be using that against the Metadroid, which we've just killed. I think we can get this goon down to just being on his own. With 26 HP though, he is still going to be a fiasco to kill. My problem is this is not off cooldown. I can't guarantee his death. Okay. We got these boys in lockdown. Get to cover. Let's just take these two down. Spicy meatball! Damn it, that does not shred armor. Eight health. Uh, 75. Yeesh. I don't want to be out of cover, but I also don't want to miss. This is my boomstick.
They've taken one of us.
You're earning your scrap, kid.
Okay, get behind cover. Alright.
Your mind,
He
stalker!
shouldn't be able to move. Oh!
Totally insane.
That's crazy. I see this boy is going to be a nightmare. I think he just broke all the cover as well. Oh, knocked down. You know what? I think I can skull splitter this guy at point blank range with a shotgun. Get wrecked. Alright. Whew, that was rough. Well, I guess I can't just leave my characters waddling around with 1 HP. If the guy can do some sort of chain lightning 3 damage move.
The smell of gunpowder fades. We're safe. For now. We free the prisoner. He's a stalker named Magnus. Part of Hammond's team. Selma's partner. Magnus is a mutant too. Not on the outside, but on the inside. He's got powers. Mind powers. But he's not insane like the Nova sect. He's calm. Real calm. Tuned into some frequency only he can hear. Magnus tells his tale. Him and Hammond were ambushed by the Nova sect. Nova sect heard about Hammond. Heard he could talk to machines. Get machines going. So they left Magnus here to die. And took Hammond south to their hangout. They call it the Spear of Heaven. Nova sect would make Hammond interpret the gifts of the ancients and open the gates to Eden. Whatever that means.
Open the gates to Eden.
Magnus thinks they're gonna blow up the zone and take the Ark with them. I suggest we rescue Hammond before something goes boom. Selma and Magnus agree. Even ducks.
Duck's tails, woo! Hey, a medkit. Achievement unlocked, Thoughtful Warrior. I'm a thoughtful warrior, apparently. What did I do to achieve that? Nothing. Just complete the game. It's just a progress achievement. A Molotov. And a little bit of scrap. That is one big droid. Like, that's way bigger than the other one. Unit 76.
Over here.
Okay.
Yeah, we won! Now that guy hanging there isn't Hammond, but let's help him down. See what it can tell us about Hammond.
Ooh, that's a little bit of delayed dialogue, I think. Okay, I think we're done here. Okay, let's go ahead and medkit her. And I think old Porky Pie here will, we will be unlocking his eat eat enemies' abilities soon. In fact, we can unlock it now. The guy has wings. Yeah, it's not really exciting. Okay, many of these upgrades are not screaming at me like they're, you know, amazing or anything, but okay, how do we eat the corpses? Okay. Om nom nom. Don't tell me we have to do it during combat. Ah, some scrap. How did I miss that? Guess you have to do it during combat. That's a little bit annoying. I can't force activate combat mode either. At least I don't think so. Maybe I can. Yeah, ambush is spacebar, and spacebar is not doing anything for me. Major skill 8. Maybe I can do that. No, okay, it's combat only. That markedly decreases its usefulness. Can't use it to heal between battles. And instead I have to use it during. Especially since combat mode will self end as soon as you kill the enemies. So if you're silently picking someone off, you're not going to be able to do it.
The two star-crossed lovers, Izzer and Fala, ran away to a lost palace somewhere in this area. This might sound crazy, but could this be the palace?
Was that the legend about Izza and Fala and all the loot they were hiding away in the Lost Palace? Because that's the story I'm interested in.
These star-crossed lovers better have some supplies. We need them.
All I want is enough scrap to get that woman to give me the what very clearly seems to be some sort of plasma rifle on her wall. Ah, that's not good. Not that I generally fear dogs, but is it on its own? No, 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 no. It's very much not on its own. And I'm sure that these dogs have got massive hearing range. Still, I suppose, I mean, we're at the end of the episode. There's no harm in having a little bit of fun trying it. Let's see if we can pick it off. 26 health is a lot of health.
That had to hurt.
Could lock him down.
Serves you right!
Well, he can't go anywhere. Or do anything. Okay, but he can alert his friends.
Overwatch.
Right, we'll use the old retreat and gun technique to take him down.
Overwatch.
It's a shame. Oh, maybe I can. Ah, the one character that's really free enough to make a good has enough freedom to make a good grenade toss is actually not got a Molotov.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Oh, you got no control over Overwatch. So they all shoot at maximum range.
Overwatch.
I'm going to suggest as well that flying is not going to get anything done for me. I think the other characters are too slow.
Overwatch.
Oh, come on.
One of ours is down.
Okay, so it's not... I don't think it's possible. I was very much thinking that you could just Overwatch and run. And, I mean, it might be possible, but Overwatch is really dumb. Overwatch has taken the stupid juice. They just shoot at maximum range where they're guaranteed to miss. I figured for a second there that what we could do is immolate them and run away, but I mean, Molotovs don't really do a lot of damage anyway. I guess those dogs are actually guarding whatever's here. I don't know, man. I do feel like it might be possible to take them.
Look at those wounds. It's like this ghoul got burned to a crisp. Bet you around at Prip's best that Mentalman caused this.
I like the idea that I could possibly leg bind those dogs and then take them out. What did he just say?
Got a bunch of tin men over here looking to knock some skulls. You think they were the ones who killed all these ghouls?
Oh, will you look at that? His unfollow. Oh, hey.
What are the machines doing? They're crazier than us. We've got to run one without looking. That's what Snubble said. And Bilge and
Did he
Motley.
just run
Snubble,
past?
Bilge and Motley have no heads. Because they Motley had 1 foot. How can he run? We are faster than Motley. We will make it.
Okay, so apparently your side characters don't trigger. Hey buddy, you are in the danger zone.
God!
Danger zone!
Yeah. We've lost one.
Yeah.
They had it coming.
Brothers,
Brothers!
get that annoying freak as good as dead. Kill the stalkers.
Good old XCOM style games, where the cover is meaningless and the armor doesn't matter. Whoa. If this is anything like corruption, disengaging is a total nightmare. This is going to trigger him to attack. Oh, it ends turn. Of course it does. Let's leg it. Fly to selected location, which seems to not be anywhere. But I can run just fine. Okay, seems weird. Let's just go ahead and run.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Take the spine. No sweat on it.
Let's fast forward this.
You cannot escape the law.
I wonder if these droids are gonna fight with the cultists, since the plot seemed to indicate that they don't get on. That would be interesting to just watch them kill each other.
The ugly one, as good as dead.
Oh, they are gonna fight each other! Oh no, that's hilarious. They're gonna kill each other. That's great. It's gonna have nothing to do with me.
Have been deemed hazardous.
You have been deemed hazardous. Am I now far away from this combat to get out of the battle? Or is the battle going to continue for as long as the droids and the ghouls are next to each other?
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Gong.
Requesting emergency assistance.
Okay. It doesn't look like I can get out of combat. If I can't get out of combat, then I guess I'll have to find like a rooftop position.
Deal with that one now! As good as dead! Overwatch.
Wow, he just
We need it!
he just nailed that police bot. Oh no, he's still alive.
Overwatch. Kill the freak! You scared yet? No sweat on it! Dance with me!
Hop. In Corruption, if you got far enough away, you could end combat, and everything would just go back to the way it was.
Put that ugly man out of my misery! Stalkers, get ya! Cut that filthy mutant neck! Overwatch. Overwatch.
This is where we find out that in this game you can't actually ever leave combat.
Smash the fitted one! Okay, boss!
Okay, it looks like they're headed towards me.
Do it now! Kill it! As good as dead! Overwatch. We're a long way from the Arc Beast, boy!
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like... Oh great, it's that movement bug.
Does that hurt?
It doesn't look like combat ever ends. Once detected enemies have found you. So I used totally the wrong strategy here of trying to run away. Gonk.
Get that annoying freak! I'm gonna smash him! Overwatch.
Okay, I mean this is actually death in slow motion here. This is why I saved before I took out that guy. Interesting that you can't get out of combat like you could in Corruption. I know that Corruption is the sequel, so it's probably got better better design, I guess is the right way of putting it. In fact, let's just see where that autosave put us, because we did decide that we weren't going to do this bit. Although it does look like that's just before this area. Okay, well, we're out of time anyway, but I learned something today, which is you can't get out of combat. In Corruption, you can get out of combat. All you got to do in Corruption is, if you get far enough away from the enemy, it will let you get out of combat mode. Maybe that's maybe that's something that they learned. Maybe that was a lesson from this game, that it was maybe too punishing to just lock people into a fight with every mob on the map. Maybe it's too punishing to just lock players into a fight with everything. With no way of getting out of it. If they're ever detected. And yeah, it does seem a bit extreme actually.
Well, look at that. Izza and Fala. The fairy tales are true, huh?
I suppose if you're going to win a big fight here, you want to lead the police droids into the stalkers like I did, into the ghouls like I did, but then also help them win. Because they're brutally outnumbered.
Just what I need. A bunch of metal men looking for trouble.
Probably
the ones who killed all these ghouls.
You have to take out the trumpet guy. See if there's some position from which you can pick him off. Because otherwise he's just gonna blow that trumpet and summon endless swarm of idiots. Anyway, that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a very interesting tactical challenge, but obviously we're just playing blind and learning on the fly. Some mistakes are bound to get made just based on not knowing how the game works. So that's why we test things. And that's why I don't really, I don't really think Game Enforced Iron Man is actually all that great of an experience, because let me tell you, if you lose your save game because of something like, oh, EMP grenades make noise when they shouldn't. I mean, they don't in this game, but I'm just giving an example. You know, when something doesn't work as expected, and you lose because of it, that's enough to put you off playing a game forever. So, at least in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.